So today's topic, acid, base and salt. So first of all, acids are those compounds which can give H plus ion in aqueous solution or molten state, and bases are those which can accept OH minus ion, which can donate OH minus ion in aqueous system or molten state. Those are bases. When acid and base reacts with each other, then they produces salt and water. Okay, so see here. So example of acids are many, like hydrochloric acid HCl, sulfuric acid, okay, sulfuric acid H2SO4, nitric acid HNO3, acetic acid CH3COOH, sodium hydroxide. This is base, sodium hydroxide. So up to acetic acid, see, you can notice that hydrochloric acid HCl, sulfuric acid H2SO4, nitric acid HNO3, acetic acid CH3COOH, all these four compounds have H in their structure, so it can be released in the aqueous solution or in the molten state. Some releases H plus ion in aqueous solution and some releases H plus ion in molten state. Okay, so these are the acids. After that, sodium hydroxide NaOH, it has OH part, so that's why it is base. Calcium hydroxide, it also has calcium hydroxide. You can see the structure or molecular formula, calcium hydroxide COOH twice. So here also 2OH part is there, that's why it is also base. And potassium hydroxide KOH, here also OH is present, that's why it is also base. Magnesium hydroxide MgOH twice, here also OH, so it is base, magnesium hydroxide. And ammonium hydroxide NH4OH, so all are having OH, that's why these are base. They can release OH minus ion in the aqueous solution. Okay, so this is the base. So okay, clear now, acid and base. When acid and base reacts with each other, then they form salt. I will discuss that later. Okay, another characteristic feature, this is the structural properties. H plus H is there in acids, H plus, that can be released as H plus, and in case of base, OH is present, that can be released as OH minus in the aqueous solution. This is the structural properties. But another property is there, blue litmus. From blue litmus, red color of blue litmus changes to red when the litmus is when the litmus is get interacted with acid. Okay, so from blue to red, and reverse from red to blue is performed by bases. Means if red litmus is get interacted with bases in the solution, then it gets converted to blue color, from red to blue. From blue to red it is acid, and from red to blue it is base. Okay, so okay, salt. Example of salt is very common daily use. We use daily NaCl, sodium chloride, that is a type of salt. So see, right here, acid is reacting with metal means like sodium, potassium, calcium, aluminium, these are metal. Okay, so when acid is reacted with metal, they form salt and hydrogen gas means H2. So hydrogen gas is released and salt is formed. Okay, so we need to remember, whenever acid like acid HCl is reacting with metal like sodium, so then what will be formed? HCl plus Na. From here NaCl will be formed, that is salt, common salt, and H2 gas will be released out. Here it is given another example. Here base is reacting with metal, then what is happening? See, base is reacting with base. Here base is the NaOH base, sodium hydroxide, and see, wait 1 second. Yeah, see, sodium hydroxide is the base and zinc is the metal. Then after reacting, what is formed? Na2ZnO2. This is sodium zincate. Sodium zincate, this is a type of salt, sodium zincate. Na2ZnO2, sodium zincate. And another product is hydrogen gas. So you can see here in bracket sodium hydroxide. After sodium hydroxide, in bracket it is written AQ, means aqueous. Aqueous means aqueous solution. When sodium hydroxide is dissolved in water, then it is in aqueous form. Okay, aqueous solution. And after zinc, it is written S, means solid state. Okay, and sodium zincate is also solid state. Sodium zincate is present as in a solid state. And hydrogen gas, so in bracket it is written G for gas. Okay, so you may notice that acid and base both reacts with metal similarly. Both forms a type of salt and with hydrogen gas. Okay, now okay, wait 1 second, wait. So up to this it is completed. Okay, how do metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates react with acids? See the reaction here. Here calcium hydroxide is reacting with calcium hydroxide means lime water. We need to remember lime water. The name of calcium hydroxide, another name of calcium hydroxide is lime water. That is reacted with carbon dioxide. And what is the product? Calcium carbonate. Okay, white precipitate, calcium carbonate and H2O liquid. So you must know that white precipitate means this is not dissolving in the water, that's why it is in the solid state and white colored, that's why white precipitate. Okay, sometimes precipitate is written as PPT precipitate. Okay, so this is the reaction. Calcium hydroxide means a base is reacting with carbon dioxide and forms calcium carbonate, white precipitate plus water. Okay, so metal carbonate. This part is more important, acid and base reaction. So see here, base is sodium hydroxide and acid is hydrochloric acid. Okay, in aqueous solution, both are in aqueous solution, base and acid. These are reacted and the product is sodium chloride, salt plus H2O, water. So you can remember like NaOH, sodium hydroxide, it has Na plus and OH minus ion in aqueous system, and HCl is in the form of H plus and Cl minus ion. So when this are reacted from from HCl, H plus and OH minus from sodium hydroxide get bonded and forms H2O, and remaining part Na plus and Cl minus, these are bonded to form NaCl, sodium chloride aqueous. So in general base plus acid gives us salt plus water. Okay, so okay, up to this. In next class I will discuss remaining part. Thank you.